This is Chaos Radio.
Welcome to Chaos Radio with your host, Rodman, my co-host,
Big Ben, the Apocalypse.
Coming to you live from Naptown. This is our debut show, getting ready to tear up and create internet history in the radio business.
Yeah, and I'd like to start off by saying the word fuck, because we could say whatever the fuck we want to on this station.
That we can. We have a couple other corny co-hosts, Bud the Axeman and Pussy Poppin Pete. We'd like to welcome them to the show.
Oh, yeah. And, Pussy Poppin Pete, he reads the news, and he also researches our news and all that shit for us. And Bud the Axeman, he's our tour bus driver, which we're going to get to here in a minute. And he also does the programming, and he's basically the tech guy. That's pretty much his job for the most part, and he likes to drink a lot too.
Most definitely. We thought we'd start this revolutionary type radio program, being we're in our last year of civilization as we know it. It was time. We're here. We're ready to kick some awesome ass.
Yeah, and we got till December 21st, so we've got a lot of work to do.
And a short time to do it.
Yeah, because I don't know about everybody else out there, but I'm not sure what's going to happen on that day. Either the world's going to get blown up, we might get picked up. I don't know. It could be anybody's guess.
Cubs could be celebrating their first World Series victory at the White House.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
It could be crazy.
That'd be really awesome.
We'd like to give a shout out to the Duke. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck off, Duke. You and your gay fucking ass. Nothing against gays. If you're gay, that's cool, but not if you're the Duke.
No, if you rock the Poe, rock it.
Yeah, go for it.
No need to back away from it.
Yeah, to each his own, I guess. So yeah, we're actually going on tour. We're going to do a tour schedule, and every week we're going to be in a new city, mainly because Bud the Axeman and Pussy Poppin Pete, they were locked up for 9 years for growing, I don't know what that was, like 4,000 some odd plants. So now they want to see the country. Since they've been locked up for so long, they want the taste of freedom. So we're going to hit the road, and every new show we're going to be in a new city. So pretty awesome.
We're in our new studio here at Chaos Radio, where the radio's going to go wild, people. That's why it's Radio Gone Wild, Chaos Radio.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's Chaos Radio because it's open format. Anything can fucking happen on this show.
Our Facebook name, if anybody's interested in it, which I hope we have more friends than Obama does by the time this gets done.
No shit.
First name, remember this, because you got to put in two names for a search, first and last name. First name,
Chaos Radio.
Last name,
Gone Wild.
That's easy. Facebook, Chaos Radio, Gone Wild.
Yeah, and I'm sure you can get away with just typing in the first name, just Chaos Radio. It would come up with no problem. And we're also on Google+, which our name is Chaos Radio Gone Wild, basically the same. And our Twitter is just simply Radio Gone Wild. So we're on all the main social networks. If you're on any one of them, definitely hit us up.
Our email for the show is contact@radiogonewild.com.
Fuck yeah, and you can send us an email about anything. If you like us, if you hate us, if you want to share a story, a suggestion for the show.
Dogs whining in the background, anything.
Yeah, just no matter what. I mean, you could just shoot some shit off about, I don't know, however the fuck your day was or whatever the hell is going on in your life.
And then when you get a chance to think about it, don't.
Exactly.
Just react.
Yeah, just let it happen. Just let your fingers flow across the keyboard.
Laughter, well, it's not overrated. Hate's overrated.
Yeah. Yeah, no shit, so...
It's a shame we can't bring back some famous evil people and kill them again. That would be pretty awesome.
Oh, I know. So who would you probably pick?
Joan of Arc.
Joan of Arc. I'm not sure who I'd probably pick. It's... Oh, I don't know. Probably the king.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, Elvis was an evil. Evil, evil. Great
Yeah.
singer, but very evil. To all you Elvis fans over there, get over it. He's been dead for 30 years now.
Yeah, he didn't get picked up by aliens like in fucking, whatever, Men in Black.
Yeah.
almost drew a
No,
blank.
it didn't happen. He's not living in a donut shop down in Arkansas. He's dead. Actually, he's been dead over 30 years, so kiss my ass.
Some crazy psychotic motherfucker probably dug his body up probably 20 years ago.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Yeah, he's probably chilling in probably mummified in somebody's basement for all we know.
Well, we've got an interesting election coming up this year. We're going to have a president elected. Let's hear it for whoever the president's going to be.
Mitt Romney.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that dumbass.
No, I don't think the Mormon vote's going to rock too well outside of Utah.
No, if I was him, I'd just take the $100 million campaign money and just run with it.
I got
Fuck
a
it.
lot of special friends in Utah. I'd like to tell all of them to just straight up go fuck themselves.
Oh yeah, fuck the whole state of Utah. Fucking stupid ass Salt Lake bullshit.
You see, we're this evil. We make tears just fall behind us. It's crazy.
Oh, I know. I mean, I can just hear the fans just crying right now.
We'd like to introduce the Wonder Dog. Say hi, Max. Say hi.
There we go.
And that was from the Max Man.
Oh yeah. He goes on tour with us occasionally.
Every now and then he likes to put on his Superman cape and say, "Hey, what's up, ladies?"
Yeah, he wants the attention too, I guess.
He loves a piece of pussy every now and then.
Oh yeah.
He's a dog.
Yeah, he's got a lot of shit to do. He's a busy dog.
Very busy dog. He gets so busy sometimes that you can't even you don't understand the realm of a busy dog's life until you're a busy dog yourself. And I'd like to hear from people. I guess not only are UFO reports up at the beginning of 2012, people have been witnessing some bear flying asses in their neighborhoods. Don't be afraid of them. As long as they're flying right side up, you should be fine. But
That
if you
is
see
true.
an upside down flying ass, you might want to put an umbrella up. That's all I'm going to say.
Especially if it's dripping foam.
Yes, a foamy dripping ass flying in midair can fuck your day up.
Oh yeah. That is very true. And if anybody out there has experienced that, hit us up with an email.
Yeah, we hear it's
Why not?
really horrible up in Maine.
Yeah.
They say it's just, I guess it's killing all the maple trees. There's so much ass.
Yeah. I'm sure it probably is. Oh wow. Shit's fucking crazy. So yeah, it's pretty cold here in Naptown. We figured we'd probably drive south, and I think we're going to hit Atlanta for the next show.
Yeah, Atlanta, we're going to give Slim a look in while we're down there. Slim got involved in the Michael Vick dog fighting scheme, and he's the only one presently still doing time.
I think they forgot about it.
Yeah, so we're going to go down there and check on Slim and the ATL and see just what the hell's up.
Poor Slim couldn't make his $5 bail.
No, he couldn't. No, he could not.
Yeah, so I don't know how much warmer Atlanta is than Indy right now, but I don't know. It's the winter time. What can we say?
That's all you can say. But I will give a shout out to the Hoosier State, which is without a doubt the best state of all states.
Oh, hands down, it has to be.
Not even close. It rocks, it rocks. You want to raise a family and you want to breathe, definitely move to Cleveland.
Yeah. Well, if you're looking for peace and tranquility, you're not looking in the right spot if you're moving to Indy.
No, Indy rocks. It's not that little hayseed town it used to be.
Yeah, it's got its own little things. Fishers, it's the fastest growing city in the country right now.
Yes, it is. So is Carmel. They're both in the top 10, I believe.
Yeah.
And our murder rate has hit triple digits successfully for about 10 consecutive years now, so that's pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I believe that it hit the 100 mark on, what was that, January 7th of last year?
Yeah.
We were doing the countdown.
Yeah, it's totally crazy. We had like 100 murders the first 5 days of January, so they haven't seen shit like that since Capone fucked Chicago up.
Yeah. And then after that happened, things started to get a little bad.
Yeah. And then we had an incident this year where a man was fishing and he went to take a piss out in the woods, and I guess a cricket flew up his nose and he suffocated.
Yeah, and then his head just completely blew off his body.
Exploded.
Just everywhere. But I don't know. I mean, that's an interesting way to chum the waters.
It is an interesting way, especially if you're fishing for shark.
No shit.
Always
yeah.
remember, if you've run out of bait or a chum trail, you can always stick a cricket up your buddy's nose if you don't like him too well.
Hell yeah.
Give it about 3 minutes and the chum should be good to go. Matter of fact, just go ahead and grab his feet and stick him down in the water. It'll self-do itself.
Yeah.
Speaking of shark fishing, anybody that loves to shark fish, don't email us.
Yeah, don't even waste your time.
Yeah, we hate shark fishermen.
Yeah.
Shark, we're the voice of sharks. They don't have no say. Everybody hates them. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Just because they eat us, that don't mean shit.
The first rule of thumb when you're trying to fight off a shark is that you got to slit your wrists immediately.
And the second rule of thumb, you shouldn't be in anywhere where there's sharks.
Yeah, that'd be a good start.
And we should be good to go.
Yeah, you know, people, they do some really extreme, stupid-ass shit to have that adrenaline rush or to have fun, I guess.
Definitely. And remember, people, kill a sill. Save a fur coat.
No shit. Yeah. Definitely. I live by that.
Well, I guess Beetlejuice exploded 2.3 million years ago. We
Yeah.
should be finding out. We should be finding out here about any century now. It's countdown's on.
Yeah. So all you Star Wars fans, if you've ever wondered what a second sun looks like in the sky, wait for that to show up.
And that's just one of the dangerous things you can do for fun, ain't it, Ben?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, just sit outside and wait for Beetlejuice to blow up. That sounds like a lot of fun. But I don't know, people do extreme shit for fun, like bungee jumping and cliff diving and horse fucking and just
Cavemen used to drop big rocks on other cavemen's heads and laugh.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
I think probably the coolest thing that I would have gone back in time to see would be the Coliseum.
Oh, yeah, the gladiators.
Yeah.
Oh, most definitely.
Just them getting fucked up.
Yes. So everything would have been a thumbs down with you?
Oh, definitely,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that would have to be the case.
Good thing Ben wasn't the emperor.
Oh, yeah.
It would have sucked to have been a gladiator.
Yeah, I probably would have been the last one in the kingdom.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be that cruel, but I definitely
Hopefully
put a lot
they'd
of
leave
people
you
out.
at least a mug of wine and a loaf of bread when they all left.
Yeah, no shit.
That would be lonely.
Yeah, that would really suck.
I think people that get cars that drive 200 mile an hour, they definitely are dangerous players.
Yeah, yeah, I'm guilty as being one of them.
Well, you know, a lot of people are.
Yeah, especially when you're late for work.
Another thing some people do for dangerous fun, they love having, you know, extramarital affairs.
That too, yeah.
Sometimes in multiples
Yeah,
at once.
maybe even while they're jumping out of a plane in the process.
They could be. Skydiving fucking's very popular in some parts of the country, especially out in Nevada.
Oh yeah, yeah. I heard Nevada's a big state for that.
Oh yeah, they have a lot of Bigfoot sightings out there, Ben.
Yeah, their motto isn't it like the air fucking state?
It is the air fucking state.
Yeah.
Give us air and we'll fuck. Plain and simple as that. We were rolling down 65 today, heading down towards the Grove, when all of a sudden a deer ran out in front of a small compact car. And
Yeah, it caused like what, 80 cars to pile up on top of one another.
At least. Where the deer is okay though.
Oh yeah, of course.
Thank God.
Yeah, just like the drunk drivers whenever they get hit.
Yeah. Deer usually rock the same way.
Yeah.
You know, if they're real
Pretty much.
loose, they'll just bounce off and keep on running. Whatever they leave behind them is total chaos.
Oh no shit.
Like this radio program.
Yeah, but you know what? If I hit a deer, I'm gonna eat his ass.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, if he's gonna fuck my car up, I'd skin his ass right there on the fucking pavement.
Eat him raw.
Yeah, okay, why not?
Some deer
That's when it's
sushi.
good.
Some deer sushi.
Yeah, deer sushi.
Hell yeah.
Deer sushi.
Ain't no shit. And if you are eating raw deer, make sure you're eating some ginger root.
Yeah, and just don't do what the Duke does and eat douchebags.
Oh,
That's probably got a really sour taste.
Duke of Earl. The famous co-host that is no more.
Yeah, which if you're wondering what we're talking about, he used to be one of our co-hosts on Radio A to Z.
Which was the number one listened to program by us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we were the ones. It was us.
We'd like to give a shout out to our old MySpace friends, especially Mr. Fuck, whatever the hell you're up to nowadays.
Yeah, hell yeah. Probably doing his Mr. Fucking.
I guess he was the top on our list. He was our favorite friend out of all 904 on our MySpace.
Oh, definitely.
But things happened. We had a lot of things go wrong. Ben had 2 fatal heart attacks that they brought him back from.
Yeah, thank God Tijuana was only miles away.
That ain't no lie. That ain't no lie. James the Duke Earl, the hitman superstar, he was in the middle of his 5th divorce. He's a man whore is what he is.
Yeah, I mean, he's even lost track of the amount of kids he's had.
Definitely. He just keeps pictures. He don't even count them no more.
Yeah, and for some reason, every kid he has is like jet black.
Yeah, totally. And him and his woman's white. We ain't quite figured that one out yet.
Yeah,
but they keep having black kids from the Duke.
Yeah, and he's got the creepiest ass kids too.
Yeah, especially Jerome.
Oh yeah, the one that was born without a tongue.
Yes, Jerome Ross. He gets his point across.
Yeah, it's funny. It's crazy making fun of his retarded ass.
He's not real good at eating pussy, but he gets his word across.
Yeah.
We've been down in Greenwood area lately. We've seen a horrible incident down there where a guy went in to rob a store and was shot and fatally killed by an old lady that was a clerk there. What's this world coming to when you can't just go in and old-fashionedly rob a store? Now you've got to worry you might get blowed away by a 78-year-old Geritol-taking bitch.
No shit. I mean, hell, the establishment's got to have insurance. Fuck the money.
Yeah, well, you would think so. Just give them the money and let them go. Don't blow them away.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, you're putting drug dealers out of business when you do that. You're fucking the economy up hard.
Yeah.
I mean, just the local economy. When you take a bad person, because they spend a lot of money.
Oh, that they do.
You know, so they got to get their shit on. Just let them go. Take a sketch. Call the police. That way nothing will ever be done about it. We'd like to give a shout out to Fisher's Police. You guys fucking rock.
Yeah, give a big shout out to Cumberland Police. You all suck.
Yeah, you guys need to find you a donut shop because I've seen Cumberland. Let's just put it this way: if you're not stopped with a bag full of dope, or you're not black, they're horrible. I've never seen shittier cops in my entire life, but they are. So people, you need to get a hold of the town council out in Cumberland. I don't really know his name, but it shouldn't be hard to find because they need to fire the whole fucking force because they suck fucking cock.
Fuck yeah, they do. And if you want to, get on Google and try to find their email just so you can tell them to go fuck themselves on behalf of myself and Rodman.
Yes, and the Duke.
Oh yeah, Rodman, the bearded dragon.
The Grey Wonder Bush people. I'm coming to you live from a cornfield. What else did you expect?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Where corn is the name, corn is the game, and anything that goes on in Indy, well, it goes everywhere else. It don't stay here.
Yeah, there's a reason why corn doesn't digest.
Totally a reason. And you get a chance, contact us at contact@radiogonewild.com and let us know about some of your corn adventures the next morning.
Yeah, exactly. Or just, I don't know, I'll just throw something out there. Just give us just how about the wildest party you've ever been to or the wildest party you've ever thrown? Like, give us in vivid detail exactly what happened so we can reenact it on the show. And take full credit for it, of course.
Yeah, we'll give you props.
Yeah, we'll definitely give you props. I was just bullshitting.
We're going to be heading out to Las Vegas later this year to protest gambling.
Yeah, while we're sitting in the World Series of Poker at the same time.
Definitely. Yes, it should make a lot of sense. So be looking for us at the World Series of Poker because we might be your next World Series champ, one of us.
Yeah. I think I might wear a ski mask when I go.
Just be looking for us, Vegas, though. We'll be pulling through in the Chaos Radio bus.
Yeah, it's about the size of 4 football fields.
It is the size of 4 football fields. It'll be me, Big Ben Apocalypse, maybe Amsterdam, maybe the Duke, Pussy Poppin Pete, and Bud the Axeman. So it should be an interesting time in Vegas. Fear and Loathing, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that movie won't have shit on our show by the time we get all said and done with it.
We'd like to give a special shout out to everybody that's really getting owed. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, you better hurry up and listen to this show while you still can.
Most definitely. And we do take donations. You'll find a donation button on our website, which our official website is radio.com.
Oh.
Fuck you in the ass. You're gonna love that site, so give that one a look.
No shit.
But actually, if you go to radiogonewild.com, it'll bring up you can listen to our program right there. It's a really neat thing that we're working on. Bud, when he's not high, can roll out some script. That's all I'm going to say. I think you'll like what you see there, though.
Oh, hell yeah. And if you're a podcaster yourself, you can actually get on our website as well, because the Radio Gone Wild is actually intended to get a list of different podcasters together on the website. We're kicking it off, being the first to start.
Oh, yeah. And we're going to have a monthly contest where we give absolutely nothing away. So make sure you enter that.
Right, right. Yeah, we'll give credit to you. That's about as far as we're going to go.
And we're also going to play 2nd grade and 3rd grade Jeopardy for special learning kids in a coming show. So that should be interesting. Don't make fun of them, people. They're people, too.
Exactly.
And anybody, I'll tell you, it goes down like this. I was over in a Middle Eastern country, about 8 months ago, and I seen a guy, and he didn't have no feet.
Huh.
And I said, man, you ain't got no feet. And he said, well, look at him. He ain't got no legs. I'm like, oh, shit, you ain't got no legs, man.
Wow.
He goes, well, look at him. He don't have no arms or legs. And he was right. He was just sitting there, his head just bobbing back and forth. And he told me, he goes, yes, this is as worse as it gets. I'm like, gee whiz, and it smells like shit over there. Oh, I'd like to tell Iranians, fuck you, you fucking towel-headed son of a bitch and Persian cocksuckers. Don't fuck with us.
Fucking dirty-ass turban-wearing motherfuckers.
And everybody else over there, we love you a lot. Like, if between a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, I love all Middle Eastern people equally, at least a good 1.7, 1.8, somewhere around there.
Yeah. I mean, we don't discriminate against anybody. Everybody's equal. We're all sharing the same fucked up world that we're living in.
Most definitely. Oh, I'd also like to give a quick shout out to AOL chat rooms, to all my friends out there. Hello. To someone in Southern Cali. Hello, 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 hello. Ben, you got any special shout outs while you're thinking about it?
Well, I just basically just give a shout out to the fans. I mean, it's our first show. It's pretty awesome that you're listening to it. And yeah, definitely. I mean, we've got 4 other episodes for you to listen to after this one, because our plan from this episode on is to get a decent list for you to listen to. And we'll just kind of see how it goes. It's an open format show. We don't have anything written down. It's just all right off the top of our heads. The same with when you call into the show, because we'll get Skype eventually. And that's still pending. We'll give you our username when we get it. But when you email us, when you send us, when you write on our wall on Facebook, anything, it doesn't matter what it is. If you want to say, hey, I got an idea for your show, why don't you bring in the Duke and fucking nail his ass to the wall and throw his ass out the window, then we might take that into consideration.
Oh, and we'd like to take a sad moment and let everybody know that Pussy Pete, his mom died. Miss Pete, we're going to miss you.
Yeah, rest in peace. Pieces, I should say, because yeah, she had a pretty crazy, interesting ass death. I'd say.
Yeah, she went on a trip down in the Everglades, and them big fan boats. Well, she was standing behind one.
Hovercraft.
Yeah, it sucked her right into the fan.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, she's definitely in pieces, but I don't know. It's just pretty crazy. She actually stole the motherfucker.
R.I.P. Mrs. Pete. R.I.P.
Yeah. See, that's what happens when you steal hovercrafts in the Everglades.
Oh, and next week, Bud is getting all of his wisdom teeth extracted we should have an update on that. It should be really good. I guess they're going to have to cut him out.
Yeah, and Pete, he's getting his last one removed in a few months probably.
Yeah, Pete's got one tooth. It's
Yeah.
like right in the middle of his upper gum. It's really interesting, but he's going to get that worked on. That's why we have a donation button. People, please, if you can, help us out any way you can, because we're trying to save everybody. Think about this. Have you, people worry about starving people and cruelty to animals. And, well, I want you to think about something while you're sitting there that has just kind of crept up on the scale that we really need to do away with. But we need to quit having these stupid-ass women running the Republican Party that look like they should be hosting a gosh damn weenie party.
Yeah, or somebody who should be sitting on fucking Oprah channel.
I mean, I'm not a Republican. I was raised a Democrat, but you guys, are you really serious? I mean, if it's going to get this bad, I might just go ahead right now and say that me and Big Ben might be launching a 2016 campaign. That's all I'm going to say right now.
Yeah, I think so. Definitely. And speaking of the future, in the next few months, I'm actually planning on moving back to Florida, but the show will continue. That's how we did Radio A to Z. So if you listen to the show, we did the entire show through Skype, which actually turned out really well. So yeah,
well, hopefully the same fate don't bestow you. See, well, since we're on this trip down memory lane, the show abruptly ended last time. Big Ben was on the beach making love to someone other than his wife. He got infested with sand fleas, and he had to Brazil, everything down there, and his wife found out about it, so now he has a special tattoo down in his pubic area. It just says sand fleas. You get a chance, we're going to try and get that posted sometime on our site, so check out the Apocalyptic Beans tattoo.
Yeah, I don't even know how wasted I was that night. I didn't even remember the whole fucking week.
And we're going to send Bud and Pete occasionally to the cockfights out in Pomona.
Definitely. Yeah, that was definitely an A to Z hot spot that I definitely frequented. I mean, I was bankrupt on myself. I spending $3 a match. It was fucked up.
And I'd like to give a special shout out to BC Blueberry. You're really cool. You rock. You're smooth. You're the best in the world.
Yeah, you can tar up my lungs anytime.
Anytime. Speaking of tarring up lungs, it's a fact. It was done. Everything is coming to an end. And 2012 is going to be so fascinating. There's going to be stuff that's going to happen that I think just the year itself is going to make it happen.
Oh, I think so. Not just the weather and the climate, but just the cultural aspect. It's just all over the news.
It's the psyche.
Yeah, it is.
And everything that's going to happen is going to be blamed on it. Well, don't worry, because I'm pretty sure the 22nd of December, we're all going to wake up in the same realm of humanity. That's just my guess.
I think so too.
Remember Y2K? Same thing.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I mean, Y2K, we all saw what happened with that.
And I'd like to, definitely nothing.
Yeah.
And while we're at it, we'd like to say that Big Ben was baptized this past summer, so his spirit's in the good graces of the Lord, and I'm going to let Ben tell you his testimony here before we go into break.
I don't even remember even getting baptized. I wonder when the fuck that happened.
It was about an hour before you got your tattoo.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah, okay. That makes sense now. But yeah, that was a pretty interesting... I mean, I think that the priest was actually drunker than I was at the time. I think that he baptized me in a bathtub full of watered down Budweiser.
Wow. That's Catholics for you, though, man.
Yeah, they sure know how to party.
And that's why we went to a Baptist church and had it done. They almost had us fooled, but I knew they were Baptist by the way they dunked Ben under the water.
Yeah, until they damn near drowned my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit was fucking crazy. I think he passed out like mid-baptism and he fucking fell in the bathtub.
Well, what the problem is it's just a quick dunk under and back up, and this guy wanted to do the Lord's Prayer while Ben was underwater. And that's not right, people.
No.
We're coming up on our break here. Remember, this is Chaos Radio. Contact at radiogonewild.com. That's our email. Facebook name, Chaos Radio. That's the first name. Gone Wild last name. We're going to be coming back after this short message. And people, go get you a Twinkie and enjoy yourself. We'll be right back.
Crime Cars. Want to commit a crime but don't have the wheels to get away? Wait no further. Give us a call right now at 555-CRIME-CARS. That's 555-CRIME-CARS. We have tanks, Hummers, race cars, and helicopters. Want to impersonate an officer? We offer a wide selection of police cruisers complete with radios, lights, shotguns, and even sirens. We also have a cloaking car. With the simple push of a button, your getaway car will change from one color to another instantly. 8 colors available. No crime experience? No problem. Take advantage of our limited time offer of crime kits. Ladies and gentlemen, this kit comes with a bulletproof vest, 2 pistols, 2 shotguns, 500 rounds of bullets, lethal dose of morphine for a painless way out, and doggy biscuits for the canines. So next time you decide to spray iron into that convenience store, be sure to blast that piece from a crime car. Don't forget to call 555-CRIME-CARS. Call now. Tree tippers push very large dead tree from edge of woods and into heavy interstate traffic. Witnesses who barely dodged the large redwood noticed a group of people participating in the dangerous act. One driver tried swerving at the group of delinquents in attempt to immobilizing the mischievous bunch. An eyewitness reported that this massive tree began to tip towards the westbound side of the highway, then quickly realized the tree was going to fall in both the westbound and eastbound sides of traffic. The average speed of traffic was 75 miles per hour at the time of the incident. 235 cars piled up as a result of this extreme prank, but nobody was hurt. 36 semis jackknifed, 4 police cruisers totaled, and a helicopter somehow involved in the mangled pileup of vehicles. No suspects are caught at this time. If you have any information linking to the tree-tipping bandits, please call your local authorities. Email us at contact@radiogonewild.com if you have a question, want to submit material to the show, if you want us to discuss a topic on the next show, if you hate our guts and want to express your bitter hatred, if you have a show or website improvement idea, if you want to submit a survey question for our weekly poll, if you want Chaos Radio to stop by in your city, or anything else you can possibly think of. The email again is contact@radiogonewild.com. Visit radiogonewild.com and click Interact on the main page for more information.
And a big welcome the fuck back to Chaos Radio. This is Big Ben Apocalypse.
And the Rodman, with our special intro and our special host, Pussy Poppin Pete. He's the man.
Hell yeah.
Sorry about your mom, man.
Yeah, actually, Pussy Poppin Pete, he was just so fucked up just from his mom's death that he was taking all kinds of drugs and he couldn't even do the news. Bud the Axeman had to fill in for him, so that's who you were listening to during the break. But wow, I mean, he really went on a binge. I mean, bringing up Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas again, mix that with Fight Club, and that's basically what Pussy Poppin Pete was going through.
He's a crazy motherfucker when it comes down to being a crazy motherfucker. That's all we're going to say.
Yeah, I mean, he's so crazy and like so full of adrenaline that he was the only pallbearer at the funeral.
But the son of a bitch can drive a bus.
Oh, hell yeah, he can. I mean, it sucks that he falls asleep intentionally sometimes.
And he loves popping some pussy, so
yeah, he
by
does.
me, he's fine.
Yeah.
Ladies, you get a chance, contact Pete at contact@radiogonewild.com. He might just entertain you one night.
Oh, definitely. You know, whether if you love him or you hate him, if you think that he's like the most foul, nasty, butt fucking motherfucker that's out there, definitely hit us up with an email. We'll forward it to him.
And we'd like to give a special shout out to Santa Claus, you big fat bastard. You didn't bring me a fucking thing this year, you fucking little cock-sucking red-suited whore.
Yeah, no fucking shit. Oh, I know you're real. I'm gonna find your ass and fucking strangle you.
We've got a bus. If it's ice, we can drive across it, bitch. You better have water between you.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
People, remember, Christmas Day, it's when our Savior was born. Try and remember that.
Yeah.
It wasn't when fucking Monopoly came out.
Yeah, I don't even understand how that came to be about the kids being thrown into the whole Santa Claus bullshit.
Well, I tell you what, if you look back on it, the funny part about it is you'll probably find some Jewish bastard that owned a department store that started the shit.
Oh, probably.
How
Yeah.
ironic would that be?
Yeah. Oh, I got a great idea how we can get back to those Christian fuckers.
Yeah, exactly. So the Jews, we're blaming you for Christmas, you cocksuckers.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think we can lay that one to rest.
That's a big hallelujah and go fuck yourself, amen.
Yeah. St. Nick, that's got Jew written all over it.
Definitely got Jew written all over it.
Yeah, no shit.
We were sitting in a cafe in Seattle. It's been about 13 months ago when all of a sudden a seagull comes flying up out of the Bay Area there in Seattle, flew up an ass of a police horse, which ejected the policeman who died of head injuries.
Yeah, that's right. That was a crazy story in the news. If anybody lives there, I'm sure you remember that happening.
And I'm just sitting there having a tossed salad. I about shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit was fucking crazy. I was having fucking, what was that? That fucking deer meat, the fucking sushi.
And then it fucked Ben up so bad. I noticed he was talking to our waitress. I noticed he wasn't at our table. I thought, well, I'm going to go take a piss. I go into the bathroom, and what the fuck's going on? Ben's getting a blumpkin.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, she was asking for it. I mean, I couldn't hold back. I don't care if the charge is stuck or not.
Yeah, that ain't no lie. So we're a ragtag bunch. Like I said, check out Ben's tattoo.
Yeah, we'll try and get that up there.
Yeah, it should be interesting.
Yeah.
It should be definitely interesting.
Yeah, that's, I don't know. That'll be pretty crazy. But speaking of pictures, if you actually have a picture, then what you do is you get on Facebook and you put the picture that you would like to send to our show onto your photo album, and you tag us into your photo. And you do that by, of course, you got to add us as a friend first, which is Chaos Radio Gone Wild at Facebook, and you just tag us into your photo, and it'll pop right up on our profile. And if we like it, then we'll put it on our show, and if we don't like it, then we'll fucking delete it.
And ladies, send us any kind of picture you wish.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just send us whatever.
Yeah, that will be fine.
And if you're ugly, just leave your face out.
Definitely. Just put other parts in. And dudes, you better have something interesting if you're sending us a fucking pic.
Oh, no shit.
So,
Yeah.
we're coming to you tonight from Naptown, the Circle City. Indy, baby. Indianapolis, my hometown, my whole entire life. We're getting ready to host the Super Bowl. It should be really interesting. Ben, you got any thoughts on the Super Bowl? You've been in a few of them.
Yeah, I've been in a couple of them, and they were fucking off the hook. I think that the fucking Braves were playing the fucking, the Pucks.
Yeah, that was back in, I think, 07 when the Braves and the Pucks hooked up.
Yeah, I'm not very knowledgeable in sports, by the way.
That's why we're going to make him sports director. It should be interesting, folks. He's going to learn while on. It's going to be a learning curve. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, definitely. I mean,
A live learning curve.
just take my advice as seriously as humanly possible. That's all I got to say.
So you got any ideas of who you think's going to be in the Super Bowl this year?
The Colts, they got to be there.
Yeah, most definitely. I'd like to give a special shout out to the Colts. I want to thank you for a wonderful 2-14 season.
No shit.
It was just awesome. I'd like to give a shout out to my favorite college football team, the Indiana Hoosiers. You guys were awesome at 1-11. I ain't had a greater football year in my entire fucking life. I just wanted to say peace out, bitches.
Hell yeah. And I know we kind of buck heads at the whole IU versus Purdue thing, but I'm a Purdue fan. So
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Ben's third wife was a graduate of Purdue, so he'll
Yeah.
tell you about that sometime.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, shit. It was pretty crazy. Yeah. Last two wives were, I'll get into that later. There were a hell of a handful, but yeah, wife number 3. Yeah, she actually went to Purdue. She was the housekeeper at one of the dorms. So I don't know. I heard that she slipped into the occasional classroom and tried to learn something, but I doubt she did.
And I think, Ben, you got to give the Apocalypse here a big credit because he divorced his first wife because she had a big fat ass.
Right, yeah. That is exactly what happened. I mean, it was huge. I mean, like her ass was like 6'1" and her body was like 3'8".
Well, I'll tell you how big her ass was. They got into a violent arguing and shoving match on their balcony of their apartment. They lived up on the second floor. She accidentally slipped and fell off the railing. Her ass hit the ground. Her head was still looking up on to the patio.
Yeah, I remember that. I mean, there's been times that she gets pissed off and she just fucking crams me right up her ass.
She has an ass that loops like 12 feet. It's amazing.
I think there's a wormhole in there.
There is a wormhole in there, and if you all get a chance, check it out. And if you have a picture of that, send it to us.
Oh, yeah.
At contact at radioguywild.com. It should be a fantastic. Matter of fact, anybody out there that's listening to us, give us your worst butt fucking experience you've ever ran into in your whole entire life, and we'll share that with the nation.
Exactly. Because the world does deserve to know your fucked up ass fucking experience.
So, if we get enough, we'll open up a special email each Friday for Butt Fucking Friday, and we'll read it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my favorite thing to do while fucking is just cramming down a fucking energy drink.
Boy, I'll tell you what, guys, you need to start doing that. Get you a Monster drink while you're dog in it and kill that son of a bitch, and you'll feel like going out shopping for fucking food afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it will shoot you in your ass so hard you think you've been shot.
Yeah, nothing finishes off a good hard fucking better than the donkey punch.
Donkey punching, ass punching. If you love to be fisted, email us at contact at radioguywild.com.
Yeah, just whatever. I mean, if you like pissing on people, I think it's fucked up, but some of you might get into that shit.
Yeah, send us an email. All you Blumpkin fuckers, that's too much shit for me. Send Big Ben an email if you want, but...
Yeah, keep the human centipede references out.
Yeah, no human centipede.
Yeah.
That's got to be the worst movie ever made.
Yeah, that was a fucked up movie.
Except for that first UFO movie that was released in 2011. What the fuck was the name of that?
Skyline.
That son of a bitch sucked cock.
Yeah, that was a shitty-ass movie.
Horrible movie. We're movie criticking right now. Best sci-fi of the year was Battle L.A., without a doubt.
That was a pretty awesome movie.
That son of a bitch rocked like nobody else. Made me feel proud to be what I am.
Yeah, in my opinion, it was way over the top compared to what the critics were giving it.
Yeah, it should have been the best sci-fi movie of the year.
Yeah, it really should have been. I mean, finally they fucking just landed and just started kicking ass.
And it was an all-out ass-kicking back and forth like I always wanted to see, because you know how they always have these force... Well, this was just straight-on mono-alien shit.
Yeah, it was like a Black Hawk Down version of Independence Day, really.
That it was.
Yeah, that was a pretty crazy-ass movie, and I thought Inception was pretty cool.
Yes.
It's hard to follow, but...
Yeah, it kind of felt like I was dreaming when I watched that.
Yeah, it was really strange. I mean, I don't know if it really works out that way, but it was a hell of a crazy-ass concept.
You know, speaking of concepts, I'd like to give a special shout-out to all the men and women in our armed forces, and I guess the stuff's officially been called in Iraq. Thanks for doing what you did. Sorry you had to do what you did. I'd like to apologize to even the people over in Iraq for what went down with you guys, because I still to this very day don't know what you did, but hopefully years will heal everything and everything will get back to normal, but God bless our soldiers.
Yeah, and if you're listening to us from the Middle East, just keep in mind that I'd say probably at least 80% of the U.S. population does not support what's going on out there. We don't even know what the fuck's going on out there. So...
Well, it's just like you all, we hear what we hear, just like, our media is going to tell us what they want us to hear, just like your TV stations tell you what you want to hear, just like any country you're in, that's what you're going to hear. But people around the world don't collectively just hate like all this CNN bullshit claims. There's just no way.
Yeah, see, that's what's destroying our country, is that too many of you people are listening to or watching the news, and it's just getting way too out of hand. I mean, I know it's post 9/11 and everything, but shit, I mean, when's it going to finally settle the fuck down?
Yeah, it's time to end it. I mean, my thoughts on 9/11, I think the whole thing was, well, I'm going to go out on the limb. Yeah, I'm a conspiracy theorist, and I really believe that 9/11 was orchestrated. And I think it'll take probably decades, if not centuries, but somewhere, in a cave somewhere, there is an info that will lead to the disgrace of everybody that was involved, from Saudi Arabia to the White House to the airlines to the people that owned the World Trade Centers to everybody. I mean, I just believe it was fronted. The Middle East wanted a civil war. They wanted a genocide a certain group of people, and we falsified the front for it. I'm sure we collected trillions of dollars for letting them knock our shit down and killing our citizens. But there's just so many things that just didn't add up that day. We have no reports on that day of any really, they just talked about chatter. And I'm watching a thing live. I was actually watching it as it was going on. And within 30 minutes, they have Osama bin Laden's picture up on the news of someone I've never even heard of.
Oh, yeah. Same here.
And there has been no responsibility for this or nothing. All of a sudden, I hear of Al-Qaeda. I mean, it was just pretty amazing. But it seems like we're slowly starting to... And people, this inflation shit and people losing their jobs. If you've lost your job, or you're living any worse than what you ever have at any other time in your life, please contact us at radiogonewild.com, because I don't know anybody's shit that's changed, to be honest with you, other than what they're saying on the TV.
Yeah, you're not the only one that's living a shitty life. I mean, everybody pretty much that I know is.
99% of us are.
Yeah, and I don't know what city you're living in, but email us and tell us what city you're from and what the hell's going on out there with, what's going on and with the job market and
but it's pretty amazing how all this downturn started just because, some specialists were looking at numbers and said in 6 months there could be this crisis, and lo and behold, boom.
Well, of course.
There it was.
Yeah, because they made it happen by putting it out there to begin with.
Once again, media driven. It's all about what they want to put on there. We don't write the script. We don't see the script. Our TV's just as government ran as anybody else's, and don't think it ain't.
Yeah, and just like what happened with the bailouts, if you accumulate all that, and if they would have distributed it around to the entire population as a whole, we would have ended up with $50,000 a person.
A person. 50 grand, and they talk about stimulating economy that was supposed to be in the tank, and they give $8 trillion to businesses that will do no business with 99% of us. I find that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, there for a while I was thinking about that conspiracy theory about the whole North American Union thing, about merging the economy with Canada and Mexico, but I haven't really heard anything on it lately, but it sounds like it might be a predetermined agenda to kind of push the euro onto the Western Hemisphere.
Yeah, it's just like oil. They were always trying to find a factor of raising its price. The latest reasoning they give for raising it is their fears on Iran building a nuclear warhead.
Yeah, and if you think that...
And that's because we didn't have no hurricanes this year.
Right. Yeah, and if you think that oil is liquid dinosaurs, wake the fuck up. Seriously.
But I would like to give a special shout out to all these people that's doing the Wall Street movement. I know you all seem like you don't really know what you're moving about, but something will come from it, and it shows that people are awake. They try to snuff it out in every city that they set their little tents up in to protest and bitch, which is our God-given right to do. And they don't want us to talk because once this gets out, when 300 million people wake their ass up, we might actually start enjoying the American dream. Americans themselves might actually. Oh yeah, contact us at radiogonewild.com. That's our email address, and tell us your American dream if you're a natural born American. I'm sure it's like everybody else's. It sucks.
Yeah, it does. And it also blows my mind that 1 out of 5 houses in the country are empty right now because of that. And
3 million homeless people.
Yeah, and those major banks that funded these loans that people defaulted on, they're the ones that got the bailout money.
Yeah, and they set it up to where people would fail to begin with. It was a lose-win situation for them.
Yeah, it definitely was.
And they made billions and trillions of dollars off of it at the expense of us again.
Yeah, and we're getting hit by the inflation and tax dollars being wasted, but I mean, it's just a number, though. I mean, how real is the national debt anyway?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we used to have standards in this country where we based our economy on our gold, but that's way gone. The money is just printed. It's like monopoly. Our money's even looking like monopoly money. The way they're starting to change it. I mean, it's just what it is. It's a tree, people. It's paper. It's a man-made object that we were sewed into and have to have, or you don't live. You will not exist without it. It's a shame, but it's a man-made thing. Things would still be the same without money, but it's not. And why so many have to suffer because of it? Well, it is what it is, I guess, but it's not right.
And there's one answer that I like for the question, and it's the question that I have is, where is all the tax money from our gas tax going to? Because I think that it's right around like 30% or something like that is of the price of gas that you pay for goes straight to the federal government, which all of you know the gas is expensive as fuck right now, and we're just guzzling it like crazy. But where the hell's all that money going to?
Well, yeah, I'm still trying to figure out when stock people lose money in stocks. Where the hell does that money go to? The company just that they invested in gets to keep it, and you're shit out of luck.
Yeah,
I'd really like that explained to me.
Yeah, same here too. I mean, I'm not really that knowledgeable in the stock market, but it's still there. It's got a purpose, I guess.
Yeah, it's like internet gambling. There's a few that thrive off of it, and the rest of them hope they do.
Yeah, exactly.
Plain and simple as that.
Yeah, chasing that American dream.
Well, since we can't go out and get it, we've got to chase it, and people get pretty desperate. I mean, with just about any get quick rich scheme they can think of, they try, and most of them fail.
Yeah.
And if they don't fail, then 10, 12 years down the road, it seems like you end up in prison. So,
yeah.
well, I mean,
excuse me. But, yeah, because they didn't read between the lines, and they end up fucking themselves over.
Yeah, sometimes some people, their intelligence goes way beyond their intelligence, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't even know. I mean, this whole country's going to shit, and I don't know when it's going to get any better, but, I mean, I'm seriously considering just leaving the fucking place.
But people, listen. Seriously, get the word out. Wake up. If we all rise up as one, I mean whites, black, Mexican, American Indian, I know you're out there still somewhere. If we'd all rise up as one and get this going in the right direction, instead of waiting and then waking up at the last minute so we can watch it all come undone, well, that's what's going to happen. So it's up to us, plain as simple as that. We're spreading the word on here, and you can spread the word of mouth, and we'll get this shit turned around and start living the life like I used to live when I was a child here.
Yeah, and don't take it the wrong way. I mean, even though that things are as shitty as they're not nearly as shitty as they could be, but, I mean, this country's not in a good time right now, but this still is the greatest country on earth, no matter how poorly it's being run right now.
No, that's true, and I don't blame the politicians because their hands are tied. There's always, everybody's hands are tied. They get caught up in something, and they get so caught up in them, it could end their political career, and they don't stop it. It just keeps, it's like an avalanche, you know, it can start as a little snowball, and then a whole town's gone.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and just these politicians, they just don't know how to say yes or no. They always just beat around every single question that's asked of them.
Well, yeah, you know they're lying when they answer a question about what they're going to do.
Uh-huh.
I still have not seen one not one, in their campaign for election or re-election that has done one damn thing that they said they're going to do. It's just like President Obama, his theme of his last one was change. The only thing that changed was we ended up with a black man as a president.
Yeah.
He never put nothing down on what the change was. Yeah, we changed. Yeah, everybody's in the fucking shitter now.
Yeah, we didn't change for the better.
No. And I don't really blame him because you got to understand, every leader of every country, they answer to somebody too. Don't think they don't.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
And that's how it's ran. You can blame it on whoever, whether it's a bunch of insurance companies and military making companies and But the president, he ain't even close to the top of the list on what the fuck shit goes down. That's why he looks so stupid half the time when shit does go down.
Pretty much. I mean, that's just how things are today. But
about the only thing he's got's the code to end it all. Other than that, he can't do shit. So I don't blame him. And if you want my opinion, I'd rather see him in there than what the hell they're bringing from the Republican side. That's just my own opinion.
Right.
Because we're already in suck ass. If they get in there, we'll be flushed.
And people nowadays, I mean, they're on the internet too much. They're playing video games all the time. I mean, we're preoccupying ourselves and just wasting our time, which of course that's what they want us to do. I mean, it's just by the droves, by the numbers. And I know I just said a little bit ago that it's bad to just consume yourself in the news, but I mean, there's no problem like following up with the news and the government and politics just to keep up with what's going on in our country. But I mean, just take more of an actual approach towards it.
And young people, if you're going to have kids, please turn into parents. That's very important.
Oh, that shit's horrible now.
I mean, that's very important. Please be parents. It's not a fucking game. It's not 16 and pregnant on a certain television show. Please, people.
Yeah, it's not a fucking Cabbage Patch doll.
Do it out of love for the heart, not love for the cock or the pussy. Raise your kids. Teach them how to love. Teach them respect. Send them to school. Make them stay in school. And then after they get done with school, then they can decide. But give them a chance.
Hey, can I ask everyone to please stop watching all this reality TV bullshit, because it's really getting on my fucking nerves.
You know, I mean, I will say this. I enjoy the singing programs.
Those are good.
You know, I like the X Factor. I like American Idol because it's a competition. But this reality shit, somebody blow fucking New Jersey up, please.
Oh shit.
Please.
Same with that Teen Mom bullshit too.
Yes, blow that shit up. If I see another 16-year-old bitching because a baby's getting ready to fall out of her ass, or some Guido wanting to fucking hook up with a Guidette, fuck that shit. Stop watching that crap. That shit is crap. Watch Nova. Watch anything other than reality TV. It's no different than reading a beauty magazine. Women, don't read them because they'll only make you feel ugly.
Basically, yeah. Watch the Science Channel or some shit. I mean, at least watch TV and get something out of it. I mean, instead of just dumbing yourself down even further.
And quit worrying about if somebody's too fat or if somebody's too skinny. They are what they are. Don't be fucking with their heads. That's what's wrong with everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Our heads, we have a mind flip going on constantly. That's why I don't go to doctors, because they place shit in your mind, and the mind is the most powerful thing in this universe, and if it thinks you're sick, it'll shut you down.
Yeah, and they keep pushing the whole, don't drink that, don't eat that, don't smoke cigarettes, don't drink beer. I mean,
and I'm coming to the conclusion, because of where it comes from, the stuff that they tell us not to do, by not doing that stuff, we might die even younger than what we're dying.
Yeah, we really could. I mean, like, this show is definitely pro marijuana. I mean, it's something that should be legal.
It should definitely be legal. There's no doubt about it. The vastness of it, the way it would clean our air. We're not replacing trees at nearly the pace. We can build stuff with it, manufacture stuff with it, put hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people to work, and plus come home and relax after dinner, after you've had a hard-ass day at work, and you won't have to freaking worry about being addicted or being crazy, or because you're going to enjoy your life is what the hell you're going to do. Once again, government controlled, government ran. I don't say, that's all I got to say.
And unlike any other drug, if you smoke weed for, hell, you can even smoke it for 10 damn years nonstop, and if that day that you quit cold turkey, you might be in a bad mood for a couple days, but that's about it.
That's about it. That's the only thing, and that's bad. I mean, really? Come on, people. And I'm tired of these stupid fucks that I see talking about how bad it is, and they don't smoke. They went to a college. They got this brainiac ideal from listening to some stupid left-wing motherfucker on the radio or on TV that tells them this shit, and they're reading off of a fucking piece of paper. They have no fucking clue, so shut the fuck up.
And look at how Obama has all his speeches. I mean, I watched one when the prompter shut down, and when that happened, he just completely drew a blank because his speeches were all typed out for him.
Yeah, there's no way he's ever toked.
Yeah, really. But I mean, I can't understand how they put marijuana in the same categories they put heroin in.
Yeah.
I mean, how does that make sense?
Yeah. Get as much time.
Mm-hmm.
Some people get more time. I mean, come on, please. We should be able to buy it at 7-Eleven. I'm just saying that.
I think so.
I'm not saying people. Well, actually, yeah, I'll drive it, smoke it while you're driving. You're not gonna get no speeding tickets. People will slow down, and if there is a wreck, chances are it's not going to be fatal because nobody was traveling quick enough to do the damage that speed does.
Yeah, I think the reason why it's illegal is because if everybody's smoking it, everybody's just going to sit back, relax, take a look at what's going on, and we might end up actually doing something about it.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody's seen it was like a documentary film, Super High Me, and right on camera, a comedian. He went 30 days without smoking. At the end of that 30 days, he took an IQ test, different kinds of things, and then for 30 days he smoked. He was a more intelligent person high than he was when he wasn't high.
That's pretty fucked up. That's crazy.
And he's an intelligent sounding person when he's not high. But he was actually smarter when he was high.
Uh-huh. And I'm sure that's the case for most people out there, too.
It makes you think. It makes you think outside the box, and they hate that. That's what I've always said. I think when you think outside of the box, you might come up with ideals and ways of how to end all this stupid, insane bullshit that we're put through day after day, and they don't want that. So, fire one up and think outside the box. Email us at contact@radiogonewild.com.
Yeah, we'll read it. We'll probably read it on the show if it's good enough. If it covers some of the shit we were talking about, we'll definitely take a good hard look at it and everything. And, just get a hold of us any way you want to, or even just listen to the show. Don't get a hold of us if you want to. I mean, if you're one of those people, you can just fuck right off right now. But
yeah, we don't need you.
No, we don't want you. We don't need you. But if you want to listen anyway, that's your fucking prerogative.
Hopefully you will, just to be so you can rant and rave about how bad if you hate us.
Let us know.
Contact@radiogonewild.com.
Yeah, don't hold nothing back.
Nothing. And once again, we'd like to say that this is our opening first show. I know things will be a little sticky at first, but this shit is going to row people. You're listening to Chaos Radio, Radio Gone Wild.
Music on our show is exclusively provided by musicalley.com. They have over 85,000 songs to listen to and download, totally free. No bullshit. Visit the music section of radiogonewild.com for a complete list of all our fucking music played on Chaos Radio, courtesy of musicalley.com. Recent reports release that a new computer virus brings computers to life. This happens when the, quote, life virus, end quote, is implanted into a computer while sitting idle on the internet. The computer comes to life, rips itself out from the wall, and trashes a residence. This has been reported in 2,000 homes in East Asia, and the virus is rapidly spreading. For some unknown reason, the computer itself develops a craving for tacos, and will leave a residence after demolishing the place and will search for taco stands in East Asia, only to find none. Some precautions you may take to preventing a computer from trashing your house may be spraying it with a hose or throwing a bucket of water onto the machine. You may also lure it into a hose using homemade tacos. Pouring water onto the combative computer will cause it to catch fire and scream obscene words at you from its speakers. The unit will then short-circuit and disappear into thin air. Certain computer companies are being blamed for this event. You alone out there in the sticks? Your wife, sister, or both left you? Did your ma have you arrested for fucking her sister again? Ain't got nobody to kick back and relax with? Don't call your friend Bob that drinks a case of your beer every night. give Paul Ricketts' party posse a ring. We got us over 17 working pickup trucks that we can pack full of folks to party at your house or trailer. Ain't got no beer, ain't got nothing to worry about. We have more moonshine than we know what to do with. We make our own beer that is 95% alcohol. That shit is better than a possum cooked on the fire with some fried taters, and that's hard to do. Pick up your phone or CB radio right now. We'll be there faster than a couple who drive to a radio station to pick up free NASCAR tickets. You better believe it, y'all. For only $3.75, you get the whole party package that comes with all the beer and moonshine you can drink. A banjo hoedown band called the Raccoonets, the town whore Charlene. That bitch can suck your soul right out of your dick. I ain't kidding. Also, we'll bring a real big feast of the finest roadkill found in 4 counties. Now, I know that's a lot of money, but that's a lot of party. So call Paul Ricketts' party posse right now, and let's get this shindig started. Woo!
1, 2, 3, 4. If I was a dog, I wouldn't be your best friend. Sleep all day while you were working. I'd eat all the food, make you buy more, take a big crap on the kitchen floor. If I was a dog, I'd be my own best friend. Ruff, ruff, bow, wow, bark, bark, fuck you. Ruff, ruff, bow, wow, bark, bark, fuck you. If I was a dog, I'd stick my nose in your crotch. I'd hump your leg when I was feeling high. I wouldn't have no pickup lines, go straight for your tail every time. Oh, I'd know who was who and who was not. Ruff, ruff, bow, wow, bark, bark, fuck you. Ruff, ruff, bow, wow, bark, bark, fuck you. If I was a dog, I wouldn't be this way. I'd say what I meant and I'd bark what I'd say. I wouldn't hate life, I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't need Prozac or therapy. I'd be loyal, I'd be true to me, myself, and...
RadioGoneWild.com is the ultimate website for Chaos Radio fans. Download all our episodes, check out upcoming episode locations, view our photo gallery, check out ways to interact with the show, discover music played on the show, and so much more. RadioGoneWild.com's main page contains all sorts of awesome shit, including the video of the week, photo of the week, the weather forecast for our upcoming show, our weekly survey question, and much more. So quit wasting your time bullshitting with other stupid fuck-ass sites. Go to a website that has true meaning, purpose, and class. Go to RadioGoneWild.com.
Sleep all day while you were working. I'd eat all the food, make you buy more, take a big crap on the kitchen floor. If I was a dog, I'd be my own. If I was a dog, I'd lick my ball. If I was a dog, I'd be my own best